Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to high school basketball here on Ticket TV at 929theticket.com. Today, we feature a girls' matchup in Game 1 of a doubleheader between the John Bapst Crusaders and the Foxcroft Academy Ponies. The Crusaders coached by Marissa Kelly and the Ponies coached by John Cornett. And we'll have the opening tip here in just a matter of seconds. Jim Trocha with you from Foxcroft Academy. Quite snowy and white outside, but nice and warm and cozy inside. And thanks for joining us here on Ticket TV. And I'll remind you, coming up right after this one, we'll have the boys matchup between the Crusaders and the Foxcroft Academy Ponies right here on Ticket TV. Let's take a quick look at these two rosters here this afternoon. For the John Bapst Crusaders, we'll get you the starters here momentarily. We just saw the Crusaders on Saturday down in Pittsfield against MCI, and boy, they had their shooting sneakers on that day. A bundle of threes in that victory over the Huskies, and some familiar names there. We'll also have the Crusaders coming up tomorrow in a twin bill as they are taking on the Brewer Witches. The boys' game will be first tomorrow, the girls' game coming up second. And now a quick look at the Foxcroft Academy Ponies. You see Coach John Cornett, and we'll track down the starters here as John Bapst is going to have the basketball first. And we are underway here in this girls' matchup between the Crusaders. On the floor for John Bapst, Lacey Scanlon, Jamie McQuarrie, Kate Harriman, Jamie Satterfield, and Savannah Libby. Again, we've become quite familiar with this John Bapst team. Strong take right there for Kate Harriman, and she'll go off glass for the first 2 points of the ball game. 2-0 Crusaders. For the Ponies, Kaya Cook is out there on the floor. We saw for the Ponies, we saw them earlier this season as they were taking on Brewer a few weeks ago. So it's Kaya Cook on the floor. Also out there, Ainsley Aid. Annie Rains in the starting lineup for Coach Cornett, as is Cameron Como. And also out there, we've got a number 11, and that is Megan Spooner for the Ponies. All right, John Bapst with a 2-0 lead, working the basketball around the perimeter. Foxcroft playing person to person on the defensive end. And once again, if they were watching the film in the MCI game for Bapst, they saw some hot shooting. We don't see a lot of open space out there right now for the Crusaders. Here's Libby into the paint, kicks it out to Harriman. Kate casually brings it near the right side, hands it off to Scanlon, who gives it right back to Harriman. John Bapst more than happy to be very patient here as the seconds wind down on the clock. We're hitting the 6-minute mark here in this first quarter. And here's Jamie McQuarrie putting up a three. That's off the iron, no good. Tipped around and pulled out of there by Ainsley Aid. She gets picked up in backcourt, but Bapst now backs it off and Aid into the front court. Ainsley into the paint, kicks it back to Spooner. Now they go inside to Cook. Cook goes up with a shot off the bottom of the rim, no good. Kaya, a junior for the Ponies. Now it's Bapst with it, still holding on to that 2-0 lead. Again, Crusaders and Ponies on the boys' teams going at it right after this one. Now we've got a tie-up in the lane, and the arrow is going to give it to Foxcroft Academy. So the driving lay-in by Kate Harriman still holding up here in the first quarter. High school basketball presented by First National Bank. Dream first because you can. First National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Here's a shot put up by Cook just inside the arc, and Kaya Cook drills that one, and the Ponies are on the board. I mentioned the snow falling here west of Bangor, coming down at a pretty goodly pace as I stepped outside just about 20 minutes ago. Bapst making their way up Broadway and Route 15 to get here to Foxcroft Academy. 4:40 left here in the first quarter. 2-2 our score, and there's a three put up by Savannah Libby. All net from Savannah. Savannah was very hot from long range the other day, and she tallied 3 threes, scoring 13 points in that win over MCI. Now it's Spooner going out top to Aid. On the right side, it's Annie Rains. Now they go inside to Spooner. Power move, rolls off the iron. Good look and a decent angle there for Megan, but just could not get that one to go down. Now Scanlon puts up a three. That is no good, but on the weak side, tracking down the rebound is going to be McQuarrie. Bapst will reset. Lacey Scanlon in the ball game the other day for the Crusaders. She ended up with 18 points. She also had 3 threes. Miss there for Bapst, and it's Ainsley Aid walking it up here for the Ponies. 3:40 left here in the first quarter. Aid brings it to the left wing, crosses over, nothing there. Good defense by McQuarrie. Rains, kick out Spooner near the right elbow. That's a little too strong, and the rebound is tracked down there by Jamie Satterfield. And she'll push it up the floor, but we've got a timeout called here by Coach Marissa Kelly, and we will take it as well. High school basketball here on Ticket TV. 3:25 left in the first. 5-2 Bapst. Welcome back to Foxcroft Academy. Jim Churchill with you here on Ticket TV at 929theticket.com. 5-2 lead for Bapst. They have the basketball. First of 2 here on the Ticket. On Ticket TV here this afternoon. A miss by Scanlon. Valiant effort there by Harriman to save it in, but the ball goes across the near sideline. And it'll be Pony basketball. Now Bapst is going to set up in some full court pressure here. They had some success with that on Saturday at MCI. Ponies break it with relative ease. Here's Cook. Gives it back to Aid. Aid, she'll spot up for a 3. That's a little too long. Who's got the rebound? It's going to be tipped out of there, but right into the hands of Lacey Scanlon. She'll bring it up herself. Crosses the Pony at midcourt. Satterfield on the near side. Looking over that defense for the Ponies. Here's Harriman along the baseline, and a little contact there. Kate lost her footing, and she walks with the basketball. More pressure from the team in purple. Foxcroft doing a nice job breaking it, and they'll get a lay-in at the other end, courtesy of Ainsley Aid. 5-4 our score. Going to get a sub in here for the Ponies. Emily Harmon Weeks getting set to check in, and Asia Dubé down on one knee in front of us here. Missed there by Libby on the 3. Rebound dribbled out of there by Annie Rains. Rains, little hesitation. Takes it to the left baseline. Nothing there. Back to Cook. Her 2 is no good. Rebound in the paint by Aid. No good. And the putback, though, by Megan Spooner. Up and down. And the Ponies have their first lead of the ball game. 1:45 left. 6-5 Foxcroft Academy. McQuarrie bounces it out to Scanlon. She's cut off at the pass near that right block. Back to McQuarrie for 3. That one's off the back of the iron, no good. And rising up for the rebound is Ainsley Raid. Pushes it up the right side, crosses over, into the paint. Strong move, looks for a teammate, the cutting Kaya Cook, but they do not connect. And that'll be a turnover for Foxcroft. Kaya Cook is going to check out. Emily Harmon Weeks into the ball game for Coach Cornett. And Asia Dubé into the ball game for Jamie McQuarrie. Harriman directing traffic. Scanlon cuts through. Now it's Libby. Bounce pass across the lane. Good idea. Knocked back into the hands of Savannah. Pretty good defense there and recovery by the Ponies as well. Here's Harriman. She bounces it inside. Wow, threading the needle there. She gets it to Dubé, who displayed very good hands to make that catch. Not a lot of room to work with there, but a great assist and finish by Harriman and Dubé, respectively. Here's Aid driving the left baseline. She'll lay it up and in. Ainsley Aid now with 4 points. And it's 8-7 Ponies. 35 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Scanlon goes to Dubé near that left elbow. Satterfield now thought about the three. Inside they go to Dubé. Dubé with a size advantage, and Asia Dubé instant offense off that Bapst bench. Two quick field goals for her, and the lead is back to the Crusaders. 10 seconds left. Ponies looking for the final shot. Here's Spooner in the lane. Uses the left hand. Rolls off, no good. Who's got it? It's going to be Annie Raines. She scoops it up, and she gets the bounce at the buzzer. And we head to the first quarter break. And the Ponies, with that final bucket, will have a 10-9 lead. This is high school basketball on Ticket TV at 929theticket.com. Back here at Foxcroft Academy, John Bapst with the basketball out of the break. And it's going to be Savannah Libby ending up at the free throw line as she gets fouled on the way up. Crusaders down by 1. Libby trying to get them even, and she will. Savannah now with 4 points. And a 3 in the first quarter. Second one is up, and that one is no good. Rebound to Raines for the Ponies. Annie goes to the left hand, now backs it out. Being guarded closely there by Harriman, and that pass is going to be deflected. Kate Harriman thought she might have a little space ahead of the field there. Recovery by Megan Spooner, and Spooner with the block on the shot by Kate Harriman. Now it's Harriman trying to come right back and steal the basketball. She will slow things down there for the Ponies as she came from behind there to knock it loose from Megan Spooner across the end line. Kaya Cook coming back into the ball game for the Ponies. And Annie Raines will get a break. And meanwhile, Jamie Satterfield for Bapst is going to come out. And Jaden Shoppy, a freshman guard, is going to check in. 10-10 our score. Just underway here in quarter number 2. First of 2 here on Ticket TV. Cook rips it across her body and then drives into the paint and goes off the window for 2. Kaya Cook up to 4 points. 12-10, home team on top. They haven't corrected the scoreboard yet. Here's Dubé's shot, her first miss of the ball game. She's now 2 for 3. And the rebound to Destiny Weymouth, who's into the ball game for Coach Cornett. Spooner out beyond the arc, goes in the corner. Cameron Como also into the ball game. Here's Spooner, kick out for Cook, and that 2 is no good. And Spooner tries to save it in, but can't do it. Now it's the Crusaders' turn. Harriman out there with Shoppy, Libby, Scanlon, and Dubé. Dubé has it on the far side. Now they go into Shoppy, and she has it knocked away, picked up by Cook. Bapst recovering defensively. The shot is up there by Cook. A little floater off the back of the rim, no good. And some pressure in backcourt. Finally, Bapst able to find some space on the right side, and Scanlon will bring it into the front court. And they go inside to Lacey. Her shot up and over the rim, no good. And tracking it down on the weak side is going to be Emily Harmon Weeks. Spooner brings it up for the Ponies. They're on top by 2. Under 6 minutes left to go here in this first half. Harmon Weeks along the baseline, looks for a teammate across the lane. Cameron Como was there, but they don't connect, and it looks like they're going to say the ball was tipped out of bounds by Bapst. The Ponies were ready to head down to the other end of the floor, but they'll get an opportunity here at the offensive end. Megan Spooner puts it in play near the Bapst bench. See the Crusaders there spaced out on the near sideline. Ainsley Aid on top here to Cameron Como. She looks inside for Spooner. Nice use of the body in the left hand there. Uses the body to protect the basketball. Left the shot just a little bit shy, but she did draw the foul. And it looks like it was in the aftermath of the shot. So no free throw, or no free throws. One foul for each side. That is the first on Lacey Scanlon, who rips down the rebound after the miss there by the Ponies. Bapst down by 2. Chance to get even or take the lead. They work it around to the left side. Here's a drive by Harriman along the baseline, scoops it up and in. Another strong drive by Kate Harriman, very decisive and very quick for number 4. And showing some courage and some power to finish that shot. Here's a miss by the Ponies, and the rebound down to Dubé for Bapst. Knotted at 12. Hallie Page ready to check in here for the Ponies. Harriman in the paint again. This time she misses the layup. And the rebound to Destiny Weymouth. Spooner walks it up for the Ponies. Looking at that Bapst defense. Shoppy guarding her. Megan gets around Jaden into the paint. Lost control of the basketball. But we are going to have a foul here on the Crusaders. Jamie Satterfield also coming back into the ball game here for Bapst. And Lillian Higgins dashing to the, well, it's not really the scorer's table. The scorer's table is across the way, our broadcast position. Here on the near side where the scorer's table would normally be. Thanks to Toby Nelson for his help and getting us set up here. There's an offensive rebound on a putback by Destiny Weymouth. Tough angle, but she got it to go. And the Ponies have their 2-point lead back. Jim Churchill, Jay Baines here at Foxcroft Academy with me today on camera. Mark Paulette is in the greater Bangor area directing the show. Steal by the Ponies. Aid reverses direction. Delivers a pass to her teammate, Spooner. Spooner gets a screen and finds some room, and she'll pick up 2 points. Good work there in the half court by the Ponies. A couple of teammates getting together on a screen and a drive. You see right there, Spooner seizing the moment as she found a lane and takes it in and lays it in for 2 points. While we have a moment here, let's take a look at these 2 schools. And we'll start with the visitors from John Bapst High School. Enrollment, approximately 500 students. The head of school is Mel McKay. Good look at the Broadway location there for John Bapst. AD, Dan O'Connell. And for the Foxcroft Academy Ponies, here's their school profile. Enrollment here at Foxcroft, about 450. Head of school, Arnold Shorey, and the athletic director is Jacqueline Tortolot. And a good look there at Foxcroft Academy. Again, the picture today is much different from that photo right there with the green grass. Ground is covered in snow, and the snow is falling relatively heavily outside. All right, underway once again here in the second quarter. 3.5 minutes left to go in the first half. Jaden Shoppy, the freshman, has her pass picked off. Good defense by Destiny Weymouth. Here's the push. Ball up floor. A miss by Cook. Rebound again by Weymouth. This time at the offensive end. Now she sets a screen. It's going to be used by Ainsley Aid, who whips it out top to Kaya Cook. She goes behind the back, picks up her dribble. Now on the right side, a strong drive and lay-in for the Ponies. And that's going to be number 34, Hallie Page, who just checked in. Count the hoop and one. See Pate, again, very decisive. Got that quick first step in there. Got around the defender, Jamie Satterfield, and took it all the way in for a couple of points, and she completes the three-point play. 19-12 suddenly. Foxcroft with the lead. Lillian Higgins, guarded by Cook. Lillian, strong two-handed pass there inside to Harriman. She goes across the lane to Satterfield. Here's a kick out for Shoppy. Her three, a little too long, and into the hands of Kaya Cook. Kaya, strong dribble up the right side, and we got a timeout called here by John Cornett. We will take it as well. This is high school basketball on Ticket TV. Foxcroft Academy saw the score there. Ponies, the home team, on top by 7. A miss by John Bapst, or probably a miss by the Ponies from outside the arc, in and out. Off the fingertips of Megan Spooner. Rebound to Bapst. Now they go to work at the offensive end. Satterfield wearing the knee pads, and the shot is up there, no good. But a foul is drawn by Kate Harriman. She is very tough. She gets into the paint. Doesn't get the 2 points there, but has an opportunity for 2 at the charity stripe. And that free throw is no good by Kate, who has 4 points to this juncture in the ball game. Second right-handed shot, and this time she gets the roll. So Harriman 1 for 2 at the line. That makes it 19-13. Ponies with the lead. Annie Raines coming back into the ball game. Kaya Cook, Ainsley Aid, Annie Raines also out there for the Ponies. Abby Knapp and Hallie Page. Aid gets it out to Raines. She lost control of it, but saves it. Good hustle there by Raines. Page. Aid. She's going to fire up a 3. No good. Long rebound near the free throw line. Taken in by Dubé. Gets it off to Harriman. Harriman crosses over against Page. Takes it in the paint. Lost it. Gets it out to Libby. Jamie McQuarrie back out there for the Crusaders. So Harriman, McQuarrie, Dubé, Satterfield, and Libby. Getting to know these Crusaders quite well. We had them Saturday. We had them earlier on the radio side on Sports Radio 92.9 The Ticket, playing at Herman. And we'll have them tomorrow night as well, as they will be playing at Brewer High School against the Witches. Ball knocked out of bounds off the Ponies, closing in on the 1-minute mark here in the first quarter. Jamie McQuarrie will dribble it out. Cook trying to get her hand in on the basketball. McQuarrie gets it back, tees up a 3, around and out, no good. Tough luck there for Jamie McQuarrie. Harriman with the steal in backcourt. Here's Kate bouncing it on the right side to Asia Dubé, and Kaya Cook goes to the floor as well, and she rips it away, gets it off to Ainsley Aid. Stay tuned at the half. We'll have the first half highlights. We'll run down the score and take a look at our upcoming broadcast schedule here on Ticket TV and on Sports Radio 92.9 The Ticket. Half a minute left to go here in the first. A miss there by the Ponies. Crusaders with a chance here late in this first half. 20 seconds now. Harriman again driving through a lane. Tough shot there, can't get it to go, and the rebound to Foxcroft Academy. 10 seconds left. Aid into the front court. Ball gets loose, picked up there by Abby Knapp. Here's a long 3 put up by Aid, no good, tipped out. But right into the hands of Kaya Cook. And for the second time in this ball game, a buzzer beater for the Foxcroft Academy Ponies, as Kaya Cook got that loose basketball and she knew what to do with it. She quickly released it and got it to go. And the finishing touch on a pretty productive first half here for the Foxcroft Academy Ponies. We head to the break. Ponies on top 21-13. Back with the halftime report next. This is high school basketball on Ticket TV. Back at Foxcroft Academy, there's our halftime score, 21-13. The home team, the Ponies, with the 8-point advantage over the John Bapst Crusaders. Jim Churchill with you from Foxcroft Academy. I'll be joined by Ernie Clark for Game 2 of the day. That'll feature the Pony boys hosting the John Bapst Crusader boys. Let's take a look at the first half highlights. And here's the Ponies. Kaya Cook stepping inside the arc, putting up the two-pointer, and splash down there for Kaya Cook. And here's Savannah Libby picking up right where she left on Saturday against MCI, draining a three. Ponies on the gallop here, and laying it up and in is going to be Ainsley Aid for Coach John Cornett. And here's Ainsley in the paint, missing the shot, but right there is Megan on the spot. Spooner up and in for two. And here's Kate Harriman. Look at that, threading the needle as Aid actually tried to kick the basketball, but a perfect pass, and again, great hands there by Asia Dubé as she picked up 2 points. Here's Annie Rains putting one up inside the paint, getting the bounce on her home court. And strong move there by Megan Spooner. Veered right just barely, but that gave her enough space to get in that seam in the John Bapst defense and get to the rim for 2 points. And that was Hallie Page who came in the ball game, picking up the two, and she would later add a free throw for the three-pointer. And there's the putback at the buzzer by Kaya Cook. And the Ponies head to the break with the 21-13 lead. All right, we'll take another minute break here. I'll come back. We'll get you the scoring, and we'll head to second half action. High school basketball here on Ticket TV at 929theticket.com. Academy, great to have you with us here on Ticket TV for some high school basketball here in the winter of 2021. Certainly a very different winter of high school basketball here in the state of Maine and around the country, but the schools, the players, the parents, the boosters, and even the broadcasters doing the best that they can to get as many games in. Regular season will finish up this week. Going to get to that broadcast schedule here momentarily, and then we'll have some playoff action within the regional pods. First half scoring, Foxcroft led by Kaya Cook. She's got 6, 4 points apiece for Megan Spooner and Ainsley Aid. 3 points for Destiny Weymouth, 2 apiece for Annie Rains and Hallie Page. It was actually Destiny Weymouth with that 3-point play. I credit it to Hallie Page. And for John Bapst, 5 points for Kate Harriman, 4 apiece for Savannah Libby and Asia Dubé. Ponies get it back. Megan Spooner, Ainsley Aid, Kaya Cook, Cameron Como, and Annie Rains on the floor right now for Coach Cornett. Here's Rains teeing up a three. And Annie gets into the scorebook once again. She now has 5 points. Good work by the Ponies, driving that basketball inside and then kicking it outside to an open Annie Rains, who made John Bapst pay. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Ponies, so Bapst looking to get their offense going. They really had it going on Saturday. They'd like to find that magic once again here tonight. Lacey Scanlon will try a three. That's off iron, and Rains with the rebound. She's doing it at both ends. Spooner, cross-court pass to Cook. Cook says, I'll try one. It was straight on, but left it short, and there with the offensive rebound. I'm not sure if that was Como or Rains. I was screened. And Satterfield with the shot in the lane, no good. I don't know if Mark has that last replay on that bucket. All right, pressure in backcourt by Bapst after the dead ball, and we got a violation here against the Ponies.
Defense. Scored that last bucket. Back off. Where's the help? Good, Annie.
It was Annie Raines with that last putback. And the Crusaders with the lights going on their side of the scoreboard as Scanlon picks up 2. So Annie Raines with that putback has 5 points here in the third quarter, 7 in the ball game. Meanwhile, Lacey Scanlon picking up her first 2 of the game here against the Ponies. 26-15, all kinds of time left. 13-15 left in the ball game. There's Raines left open on the left block. Couldn't get it to go. Had a pretty good angle there. Used the window, but came up empty. Here's Scanlon forcing the action, and Lacey will draw the foul. High school basketball here on Ticket TV, brought to you in part by Down East Toyota, your all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive headquarters on Wilson Street in Brewer. All roads lead to Down East. Scanlon's free throw, a little too hard. Lacey sporting the purple sneakers out there on the floor. Hits the second one, so she's up to 3 points, and the deficit is down to 10. Here's a steal in backcourt by Satterfield. Pressure paying off, and a travel there against Kate Harriman.
Come on, I don't want to use the timeout, guys. Take your time.
4:58. Heard in the background, Coach Cornett wants his team to set up in their press breaker. Doesn't want to have to use a timeout here to refresh things. Ponies do a nice job that time. Now they'll go to work in the half court. Spooner on the wing. Raines out top, goes inside to aid, kick out. Megan Spooner drives the baseline, gets around a defender, uses the left hand, and she's got 2 more. Megan Spooner now up to 6 points. Nifty move along that right baseline. Here's McQuarrie for 3. Jamie McQuarrie. On Saturday, Jamie was hot from outside, had 2 threes in that first quarter. In the 65-point effort by the Crusaders. Trying to light things up here once again. Here's Spooner getting around Jamie McQuarrie and then goes to the left hand beautifully to get the deuce. And at the other end, McQuarrie says, you know what? I may have let my team down a little bit defensively there, but I'm going to try to get those 2 points back and 1 more as she drains the 3. Jamie's first points of the ball game, 28-19. So slowly the Crusaders trying to get this one a little closer. Lob pass inside. It's inside to Destiny Weymouth, and then she tries to dribble it out, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds off Foxcroft. Nine-point lead for the Ponies. Bapst with the basketball. Harriman, McQuarrie, Dubé, Scanlon, and McQuarrie out there. Lacey Scanlon has a 3, rim out, no good. Battle for the rebound across the way, and the arrow will give it to the team in purple. Score was 21-13 at the half, so Ponies have extended their lead by just 1 point, but a nice steal there by Annie Raines. She's playing very well in this game for the Ponies, and good presence of mind there to put the brakes on and pass it back. Cameron Como hands it off to Spooner. Spooner out top to Raines. She whips it left to Spooner, now in the corner, Aid. Back to Megan. Ponies being very patient. And Megan drives again, this time using the left side of the floor. She gets in deep, and she's going to draw the foul. Was she on the way up? Yes, she was. So Megan Spooner will be at the line for a pair. For outdoor power equipment from John Deere, Steel, Honda, Ariens, and more, see the Smith Brothers at Greenway Equipment in Bangor and Ellsworth and at greenwayequipment.com. First free throw, no good. Megan Spooner at the line. She has 6 points. Second one is up, good form. She hits that one. And the Ponies are back up by 10. Jaden Shoppy in for Jamie Satterfield. So for Coach Marissa Kelly, it is Harriman, Shoppy, McQuarrie, Scanlon, and Dubé. Scanlon goes inside to Harriman. Kate finds Dubé open on the right side. Shot is rejected there by Destiny Weymouth. Outstanding block by number 31. And from her knees, Annie Raines first maintained the dribble and then got the pass off to a teammate, Ainsley Aid. Here's Como. Hard push, but cut off by McQuarrie. Now Como gets it back on the left wing. She's inside the arc. Didn't feel it right there. Gives it off to Annie Raines, her runner, off glass, too hard, but Annie stays with it, and she comes away with the basketball. Hallie Page out there. Just barely lost that pivot foot. She wanted to pass it to a teammate, but the lane closed, and it was too late at that point for Hallie, so that's a turnover for the Ponies. Under 2 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. McQuarrie. Now it's Harriman in the corner. Dubé inside the arc. Harriman, one dribble. Entry pass into Dubé. Asia on the way up gets fouled. Was it Weymouth or Raines? Official was looking over to us here, giving us the call, and quickly whirled and went to the actual scorers table. Asia Dubé's free throw is good. So she's back in the book, up to 5 points. Kaya Cook coming in, Megan Spooner coming in. Raines and Hallie Page checking out for Coach Cornett in his first year here at Foxcroft Academy, coaching the girls varsity team. Asia Dubé, nice job at the line there. 100%. 2 attempts, and the deficit is down to 8. That was the deficit at the half for the Crusaders. Here come the Ponies. Como, a floater, off glass for 2. Excellent touch there by Cameron Como. 31-21 now. Dubé open at the free throw line. Quick turn and fire and hit. How about the effort by Asia Dubé? She is up to 8 points. Crusaders hanging around. Now a double team. Broken there by Aid, but her pass is going to be picked off by Dubé. She stepped into the passing lane. Asia doing it at both ends of the floor. McQuarrie on the right side, being harassed by another 14. Ainsley Aid. Pass gets to Harriman. Did a great job going to that basketball. Now Kate gets it back inside, and she's going to travel. So Pony ball, more pressure coming here from Bapst. Well, looks like they're going to back off in this possession by Foxcroft. 45 seconds left to go in the third. Kaya Cook. Back to Destiny Weymouth. Now it's Aid. Ainsley goes to Cook on the left side. Aid gets it back between the circles. Screen set there. Jaden Shoppy just plowed over Cameron Como. That was a good no call, that far from the hoop. Now here's Weymouth. She's caught in a pickle. A double team in the corner, not a good place to be. A tie-up. And it's going to be Foxcroft basketball. Coastal Auto Parts, the proud local owner of Napa Auto Parts stores throughout the state of Maine, is pleased to co-sponsor this high school basketball game on Ticket TV. Open is Cook. She whirls, fires, left it short. And the rebound into the hands of Asia Dubé. 5 seconds left. Dubé goes to McQuarrie. Can she get enough room to get the shot off? She gets the shot off. It goes off glass, but it will not go down, and that will do it for quarter number 3. At the end of 3, Foxcroft still with that 8-point lead. This is high school basketball on Ticket TV. Underway here in the fourth quarter. Thanks for being with us here on Ticket TV at 929theticket.com. Right now on Sports Radio 92.9 The Ticket, the drive winding down. Aaron Jackson in studio today with Mark Paulette for a while, Nathaniel Bailey, and a couple of guest hosts, John Wagner from ABC 7, Fox 22, and Chris Rudolph as Jamie Satterfield hits the long three, a couple of bounces on the rim, but it finally fell through the twine, and suddenly it's just a 5-point deficit here for the Crusaders. And pressure in backcourt again from Bapst, but this time a foul will go against John Bapst. Going to go against Kate Harriman. You see Satterfield teeing one up. Straight on three, bounced off the back of the rim, caught the front of the rim, and then once again off the back of the rim before it fell down through. So Jamie into the scorebook. First points of the fourth quarter for either side. 44 seconds in. Kate Harriman's going to check out. She's got 2 personal fouls. That's 3 on John Bapst here in the second half. 2 for the Ponies so far. This game is flying along. Just 45 seconds in. Ainsley Aid working that left baseline very nicely. She tacks on 2 more. She's up to 6. Lead is at 7 for the home team. Now the Crusaders go back to work. Jaden Shoppy into the paint, tries to kick it out to Dubé, but stepping into the passing lane is going to be Weymouth for the Ponies. Into the lane, contact, shot is good, and a foul is going to go against John Bapst. Great control there by Destiny Weymouth. You see at that left elbow, veers right, takes the hit, has the presence of mind to release that shot. It goes down, she gets fouled, and Destiny Weymouth with 5 points cannot make it 6, and the rebound to the Crusaders. 35-26. Crusaders down by 9. Jaden Shoppy's 3 is too strong. Rebound across the way by Como, and it's going to be taken away by Shoppy, and it'll be off Jaden. Now coming in for the Crusaders is going to be Lauren Hogan. She is a freshman guard. She steps in for Jamie Satterfield, who will take a seat on the bench to my left. 6.5 left here in the ball game. Raines, Annie looking for help, found Megan Spooner. Spooner, bounce pass right side. Destiny Weymouth doesn't get the bounce. Rebound to Dubé. Outlet goes to Shoppy. Up the right side they go. Lacey Scanlon, power move along the baseline, misses the shot. Lauren Hogan showing great strength there to hold on to that basketball, but the arrow will give it to Foxcroft. Get a second here. We'll take a look at our upcoming broadcast schedule here on Ticket TV and on Sports Radio 92.9 The Ticket. Bounce pass inside Weymouth. Goes to Spooner. Now it's Como lobbing it inside to Destiny. It's going to be tipped around. Weymouth came away with the basketball, and Coach Cornett wants to chat about things. All right, let's take a look at our upcoming broadcasts. Tomorrow night, late afternoon on into the evening, we'll be at Brewer High School, and these John Bapst Crusaders, girls, they'll play in the 7 p.m. contest. Preceding that, it'll be the boys' game at 5:15. Those games right here on Ticket TV. Also tomorrow night, we will be up at Mackenzie Gymnasium. Bangor Rams against the Old Town girls. 2 quality girls basketball teams going at it up in Old Town. 6:30 tip there. And then on Friday, we will travel to Herman on the radio side. Foxcroft at Herman. Toby Nelson's team taking on Mark Reed's team in a 7 o'clock game. And on Ticket TV, a big one. We'll decide who will be the number 1 seed in the Class A side of the ledger. In the regional pod around the greater Bangor area is Brewer and Bangor both with just 1 loss. You see the record there for Foxcroft. We saw them earlier. Looking for win number 2 in this one against John Bapst. 5:40. Coach Cornett has had his say. Here's Ainsley Aid connecting from just inside the arc. She turned. Now the official coming over to talk to Cornett. Looks like he's asking him to take a chill pill here. And so Coach Cornett coming back to the bench. And Ainsley Aid with the 2 points there, so she is up to 8. And the lead back into double figures at 11. And we've got a reach-in foul here. It's going to go against the Ponies. Jamie McQuarrie coming in, Hallie Page, McQuarrie for Bapst, and Savannah Libby will come out. And Page coming in for Megan Spooner. It's going to be Bapst basketball. They'll put it in play from underneath their own basket. And now, let's see, Destiny Weymouth making her way over towards the Pony bench. And it looks like she may have a cut that needs to be covered up. So on the court for the Ponies right now, it is Page, Como, Rains, Aid, and Abby Knapp. Shot in the paint, no good. The miss there by Scanlon, and the rebound to Aid for Foxcroft. 5:10 left to go in the ball game. Jamie Satterfield getting set to check back in for Coach Kelly, and then we have another whistle and a foul. And that's going to be an illegal screen against the Ponies. Satterfield comes in for Shoppy. Jamie out there along with Scanlon, Lauren Hogan, the freshman, Jamie McQuarrie, and Asia Dubé. Satterfield left open, and she misses the 3 ball, and it goes directly out of bounds, so it'll be Foxcroft basketball. High school basketball here on Ticket TV, presented by First National Bank. Dream first because you can. First National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. In backcourt, it's Rains. And reaching in there is going to be Scanlon. She'll pick up the foul. That'll be the 5th on the Crusaders. And for Lacey, that is number 4. So Savannah Libby rushes to the scorer's table, or actually opposite the scorer's table in front of us. She'll check in for Scanlon. Still time for Bapst, but got to make some things happen here. Good job by the Ponies advancing the basketball up floor. Had a break there momentarily. Rains can't connect on the 3 attempt, and the long rebound into the hands of Megan Spooner on the Pony bench. Ponies outscoring John Bapst 6-3 in this 4th quarter. Libby goes to McQuarrie. Jamie bounces it in the corner to Dubé. Now Asia looks to post up on that right side. McQuarrie backing in, gets it back to Satterfield. She puts up the shot. Pony may have got a piece of that shot. In any event, coming away with it, is Ainsley Aid. 4 minutes left to go here in the ball game. Looks like Destiny Weymouth has a Band-Aid on that left thumb. That was her problem. Ponies trying to spread things out a little bit here, chew up some time. They spread the floor, and meanwhile Ainsley Aid sees the C's part there, and she takes it into the maroon paint and gets the bounce, adding 2 to her total. So Ainsley with 6 points here in this 4th quarter, and she is into double figures with 10. 3:28 left. We'll take a break. 13-point lead for the Ponies here on Ticket TV. Point lead for the home team. Ponies with the advantage over the Crusaders of John Bapst. 3:20 left to go. Here's Dubé along the right baseline, and that's going to be a foul, I believe, against Destiny Weymouth. Strong move there by Dubé. Asia, junior forward. She's got 8 points in the game. Now Kate Harriman will check back in, the senior guard. And it's going to be Lauren Hogan taking a seat on the Bapst bench. Ball comes into Dubé. She puts up the shot, off no good. Offensive rebound, Libby, and she'll dribble it out. Goes to McQuarrie, her three. Off the back of the iron, no good. Flying in for the rebound is Spooner. She ends up on the floor. Does manage to get it off to a teammate in Como. Cameron goes back to Spooner. Here's Aid. Ainsley Aid is a senior guard for the Ponies. Spooner gets open on the right block, and a nice entry pass there from Destiny Weymouth. Shot no good by Megan, but Spooner will be at the line for 2 free throws. Take a look at our local lineup on Sports Radio 92.9 The Ticket in the mornings from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. each weekday. It is the morning line, and then weekday afternoons, the drive from 4 to 6. Spooner gets the roll on the first attempt. She's now 2 for 3 at the line, up to 8 points. And the lead is 14 for Foxcroft. Megan's second free throw, all net. 9 points for Spooner. Junior forward at 5'9". 2:40 left in this one for John Bapst, trying to catch some lightning here at the end of this ball game. That three no good by Libby. They just are not hitting the shots here today that they were on Saturday against MCI. They're down by 15. Here is a steal by Satterfield ahead to Harriman, and Kate can't hit the layup, but she will be fouled. And number 4 will be at the line. She is frustrated. Hoping she'd be at the line going for a 3-point play, but does have the opportunity to pick up 2 here with the clock stopped. Here's first free throw attempt, no good. Kate with 5 points. She's 1 for 3 at the line. Emily Harmon Weeks into the ball game. Annie Rains gets a break. Second one is up, and that one rolls off, no good. Rebound to the Ponies and Spooner. Pass deflected, but it does manage to get to Aid. Drives in, draws the defense, gets it off to Destiny Weymouth, who can't hit the shot, and after the miss, Destiny with the foul. Lillian Higgins, Caroline Cowing, Lauren Hogan, Jaden Shoppy. Going to check in here for the Crusaders. Dubé will be at the line for John Bapst. And Asia picks up another point. She's 3 for 3 at the line, up to 9 points. Asia Dubé, the leading scorer for the Crusaders. Leading scorer in the ball game is Ainsley Aid. She has 10 for the Ponies. And Asia left that one shy of the mark. Ponies with the rebound. They're up by 14. Ponies spreading it again. Dribbling to the right side is Spooner. Gets it out top to Aid. Nice fake there by Ainsley. Drives in, and it's lost, but it's going to be picked up by the Ponies. And number 42, Caitlin Lord, couldn't get the shot to go, but the Ponies keep it alive. Aid will dribble left. And we got a timeout called here by Coach Cornett, and we will keep it right here. And we'll remind you that our broadcasts of high school basketball here on Ticket TV are brought to you by Greenway Equipment Sales for outdoor power equipment from John Deere, Steel, Honda, Ariens, and more. See the Smith Brothers at Greenway Equipment Sales in Bangor and Ellsworth and at greenwayequipment.com. Coastal Auto Parts, the proud local owner of Napa Auto Parts stores throughout the state of Maine, is pleased to co-sponsor this high school basketball game as well. See the Crusader lineup out there for the final minute 23. Caroline Cowing, Along with the veteran Lacey Scanlon, Lillian Higgins, Jaden Shoppy, and Lauren Hogan. Scanlon, a senior guard. Lillian Higgins is a sophomore. Hogan and Shoppy are freshmen. And Caroline Cowing is a sophomore. Approaching the 1 minute mark as they look inside for Caitlin Lord at the pony end of the floor. Ball tipped out of there. Hallie Page goes to Spooner. Megan dribbling away some seconds. And now the pass to Page, and Hallie couldn't quite handle it, so it'll be John Bapst basketball. Be a nice win here this afternoon for Foxcroft.
Hey, who's on? Who's on?
Their second of the season. Jaden Shoppy misses the long shot, and Lillian Higgins. Good perseverance shown there by Lillian, and she had the basketball once, had it knocked away, but jumped right back into the fray and came out of the pack with it again for John Bapst, and she's going to end up at the line. Chance to pick up a point or two. First free throw is good. Lillian's first point. Second one up, and that one is off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound into the hands of Emily Harmon Weeks. 13-point lead for the Ponies. Inside they go to Caitlin Lord. Left-handed shot, no good. Also into the ballgame is Sam Ossenfort for Coach Cornett. So it's Page, Ossenfort, Lord, Spooner, and Harmon Weeks for Foxcroft. 20 seconds left to go in this first game of the night.
No shot.
Boys action coming up next. I'll be joined by Ernie Clark here on Ticket TV. Rejection there by Spooner. Lord comes away with the basketball. Now they push it up ahead to Hallie Page. Here's a nice nifty move there by Sam Ossenfort, but the shot no good. And the buzzer sounds, and that will do it in this one. The victory belongs to the Foxcroft Academy Ponies as they defeat John Bapst here in the first game of our doubleheader by a final of 41-28. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back with a post-game report next. High school basketball here on Ticket TV at 929theticket.com. Back at Foxcroft Academy, you can see some of the boys for the Foxcroft Academy Pony team making their way on the floor. John Bapst also making their way onto the hardwood here at Foxcroft Academy. Going to get to the scoring here momentarily, but first let's take a look at some of the highlights from this Pony win. And here's Kaya Cook stepping just inside the arc, letting it fly and draining that one. The other end of the floor, that's Savannah Libby with a three. Came early in the ball game. Here's the push by Annie Rains, getting it ahead to Ainsley Aid, and she turns on the Jets and puts it off the window for 2 points. That ball gets loose around the free throw line, and there's Ainsley Aid with the miss, but right there is Megan Spooner for the putback. Here's Kate Harriman threading the needle. Beautiful bounce pass to Asia Dubé, who puts it home. Here's Annie Rains, who had a solid effort here tonight for the Ponies, getting the bounce. She puts up the shot in the paint. And more production from the Pony end of the floor. A drive there by Megan Spooner gives her 2 more points. And in the second half, Ponies still at it at the offensive end. That's Annie Rains draining the three. It's a nice kick out by Aid and a slick drive along the right baseline by Megan Spooner. She gets underneath the basket, reaches out with the left hand and kisses it off the window. There's Jamie McQuarrie spotting up for a three. Jamie Satterfield says, I'll try a 3 as well. And she'll get a nice friendly bounce there. Here come the Ponies on the fly, 2-on-1. And it's going to be Destiny Weymouth sticking with it, taking the contact. Got the bucket and the foul. And Ainsley Aid with a nice move there, driving in for 2 points. And again, the final score, 41-28, the win for the Ponies. All right, let's take a look at the scoring. First for the victors, leading the way in double figures, Ainsley Aid, 10 points. All of them from the floor, 4 points in the first half, 6 in the fourth quarter, 9 points for Megan Spooner. She was 3 for 4 from the line, 7 points for Annie Rain. She had a 3, which you saw in our highlight package. 6 points for Kaya Cook, all of them coming in the first half. 5 points for Destiny Weymouth. And then it was 2 points apiece for Cameron Como and Hallie Page for the total of 41 for the Ponies. For the visitors from John Bapst, 9 points for Asia Dubé, 5 points for Kate Harriman, 4 points apiece for Savannah Libby and Lacey Scanlon, 3 points apiece for Jamie Satterfield and Jamie McQuarrie, and a point for Lillian Higgins off the bench for Coach Marissa Kelly. But it is the Ponies with the win here in game number 1 of our doubleheader. Coming up next, it's the boys taking the spotlight. The John Bapst Crusader boys under Ed Jones taking on the Foxcroft Academy boys led by head coach Toby Nelson. We'll take a brief time out here. We'll step aside and we will be back in about 15 minutes time with game number 2 of our doubleheader. Keep it right here on Ticket TV at 929theticket.com.